bring my fam up the mentality. These niggas be faking, the mentality. These niggas be hating, the mentality.
Alright family, so I see you all spamming up the likes on my last Zilong video, so thanks for letting me know you all enjoyed it, and I promised to make a video talking about what I think could be done to bring him back into the meta, so we'll be going into that today. Also, I saw you all enjoyed the closed captions as well. Even though that's double the work for me, I only make content so you all can enjoy it. So we're going to keep the closed captions coming on every video when I'm commentating. So that being said, let's hop into the topic. How can Mobile Legends make Zilong great again? So in the last video, I talked about how Zilong isn't very team oriented. His biggest strength is his split push, and that requires high level of communication and teamwork. Ideally, we want Zilong to be in a place where he can be beneficial in team fights. The reason I didn't want to compare Zilong to the assassins is because not only can any assassin split push, but they can also be game changing in team fights. Let's take Lancelot. He's very powerful in team fights, but at the same time he could split push and not worry too much because of all the escapes he has. Same with Hayabusa, Natalia, and all the other assassins. Truthfully, I'd rather have any other assassin over Zilong because they can split push the same as Zilong, but they can also bring so much more to a team fight. So what can be done to bring Zilong back up to the level of the rest of the heroes? I think a simple passive change could make Zilong an insane pick. Zilong used to be immune to crowd control using his ultimate, and I don't know if he still is, but I think he needs even more than that. It's so much crowd control in the meta that he might avoid one person, but 4 other people will probably have stuns or slows as well. I think they need to punish people who try to use crowd control on Zilong. For his passive, I think he should be immune to crowd control, but also, if he's directly hit with crowd control, whoever cast it should be hit with the effects of their own attack. So let's say Freya dives on Zilong and uses her stun. Zilong will still take the damage that the attack causes, but Freya will stun herself, making her a sitting duck for Zilong. I think this adds an interesting change to not only Zilong, but it will be completely game changing as well. It would be a similar situation to Argus. You know how when Argus is around, everyone backs up a bit and thinks twice about jumping in and trying to deal damage. They try to wait until his ultimate is over with. When Zilong is around, everyone will think twice about trying to use crowd control. It also leaves room for Zilong to become a better team player than ever before. Let's say Freya's about to jump out and dive one of your teammates, but you're Zilong. You can use Zilong's dive and get in the way of Freya's attack, and because of his passive, Freya gets stunned and you saved your teammate from getting stunned. This is game changing because every single hero in Mobile Legends who has crowd control would have to be sure Zilong isn't around before they try to use their abilities. This change makes Zilong one of the best team heroes currently in the meta. He's still amazing at split pushing, and he's still very deadly in a 1v1. I think that this change would make him great again, and I also don't think that it would make him too overpowered. There could be some balance changes made to make sure he doesn't get too overpowered as well though. For example, if someone stuns you for 4 seconds, when Zilong's passive is activated, it doesn't stun for the entire 4 seconds, but only half of it. That way Zilong can't punish everyone who uses crowd control as an ultimate. Depending on how good this makes Zilong, I think a good compromise could be having a little meter similar to Aurora. When he stacks a certain amount of marks, then his passive is activated the next time he's hit with crowd control. This could be done in many different ways. It just needs some testing to make sure he's not OP. But I think this would definitely bring him back in the meta and in a big way. Let me know what you all think about this. Do you think this would be a cool change for Zilong, or do you think that it could be some type of problem or it would make him too overpowered? That being said, Zilong isn't the only hero that could use some work before they're used in ranked games. Let's get this video to 500 likes for the next hero that you should never use when solo ranking. Thanks for watching, family, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, yo.
I'm trying to build a legacy, was born to entertain for my family. I gotta be the one to make a change cause they need me. It hurts the most cause they'll never see me. It's money on my family, man, the choice is never easy. Cause I can change their lives for the better if I grind. But really I'm just hoping at this time. My granny always sick, man, mom stuck in the crib. My cousin loading clips, man, this ain't no way to live. The shit hitting me hard, man, something gotta give. I might have found the one, but I've been